Alright, so first things first, I'm hearing something floating around, and I'm unable to actually pull out my eyeglass. So it's gotta be once we solve this puzzle and we're on the other side of everything. And I think right now, on its own, this puzzle is potentially unsolvable in the first stage. So maybe I have to just drop one in and see what happens. This one actually has to go into the far hole, and that top one has to go into the hole in front of it. So this one, if that platform in front of it rises, it will prevent this one from going in. So I'll do that one first, and that does change a lot of all of this. I think that one next. This is where it could throw me off, based on what this does to the center red. I'll do this one first. No, I won't. So now this can go over the red into that hole, hopefully drop the red down. That threw me off once they started playing with that center one, but I got it first try. Go me. Alright, rising lava. You know, never a bad thing in all of the movies and everything ever, right? It's only good things happen when the lava starts rising. Things are going to go from bad to worse, as they often should in RPGs when you solve the big puzzle, because either a boss fight is happening, or you're about to face even further trials of just increasing difficulty. I'm banking on that boss fight at this point. That last puzzle was different enough from all the others that it makes me think that that's where we're going right now. Oh, now we're switching over to water, so it's going to make all the magma into really, really hot rock, which should still suck to walk on, but yeah, sure. Wait. I can walk on all the stone now. We're gonna go save and walk around and see what we can find. I made the rock traversable, and my initial thought was to just rush for the door, but that seems like a bad choice. But that can't be all it does. Yeah, okay, what do we got here? We've at least got this that we had to grab at this point. Alright, I guess onward and forward. I was expecting that we were done. The fool I was. Or maybe I was? We're officially at the point of the game where I don't remember a lot of what's happening, so yay? I think I remember this, not this part of this fight, but there's a part 2 to all of this, and oh, I don't, brain, why are you failing me? Alright, boss fight. Either way, I didn't put Ika's old weapon back on, her better one. Oh, I am making all kinds of bad decisions. On another boss fight, of course. Alright, so the Crystallis box, it worked out pretty well before. While we're here, what does your new weapon look like? Alright, yeah, I do really like that other one. The one that looked... Anyways. my brain's gone. It's already checked out. Alright. Everybody hit it with your big opening magic. We'll see how good that does and make adjustments from there. I hope it's going to be really effective. Alright, I like 493 damage. I don't like that 493 damage meant nothing. Jesus Christ. That's a big health box on that boy. I just did 1,200 damage. Well, more than 1,200 damage. It was like 490s on all of them. Oh my god! I may be horribly underprepared.
Son of a bitch!
Well, let's see what... Oh god. That's 1,000 HP for one ally. I don't want to use that. I mean... Oh geez, stop freaking out. These touchy controls. I should go to the D-pad. Alright. Sakri Crystal. I can eat another attack. Ica probably can't. Ica, on the other hand, can hit him with another Crystallis for big damage. So, if Vice goes on the healing side of all of this for a while, and Ica goes on the damaging side, maybe there's room here for me to come out ahead. Although, come to think of it, I don't think I can do that plan because Ica had very little magic. So yeah, I'm really not liking my chances here. I mean, we hit him hard at the beginning, so even if we game over, I think simply topping myself off and making sure I go into this fight better. Even if we die, even if we game over, I think I can jump right back in here and walk away victorious. Although he is really making me want to regret thinking that in the first place. Wow, they both held on. I was not expecting that. Alright, Vice, you can hit him with a Crystallis. Ica. Let's see, hypothetically, if you just boost him by 1,000 HP, does he get enough juice to make it out of this alive?
Give me strength.
Because, I mean, it's actually hurting. Like, I'm doing damage. We're more than halfway.
Let's try this.
And if I can get 2 Sakra's crystals off, one on Vice, one on Ica, we're back in the fight. Okay, I want to do 2 Sakra's crystals, but I also don't want to pass up on a chance to do some damage. So, unfortunately, unfortunately, Ica, you are on self-healing duty with this one. Oh, but you have the speed to go. Go for it. Oh, do I heal or do I damage? Alright, if it hits, first. That's it, we did it. Alright. That was all a gamble on who was gonna go first. I was thinking, do I defend, do I heal, or do I attack? Defending wasn't gonna win me anything. Healing would have just put it off to maybe have Ica break out of the petrification, maybe not. But doing the attack, the offensive magic, seemed like the only way to actually get something to happen. Oh man. Alright, definitely top off after that. Alright, what do we got down here? Where's that fancy crystal? Where's that just fallen chunk of the moon? I don't want to take the main path. I feel like that's exactly where they'd put booby traps. They've already shown that they're not above throwing Indiana Jones level gimmicks at this, so I don't know what they're going to do. Wow.
Wow.
So this is a moon crystal. It's so beautiful. I'm getting weak in the knees just looking at it. A moon crystal is the most concentrated source of energy that you will ever see. It was created by distilling a moonstone into its purest form. Moon crystals are pure energy. This crystal alone has the power of thousands, no, tens of thousands of moonstones. So this crystal is powerful enough to control one of the Gygas? You didn't answer that. Look at the light radiating from the crystal. Even though thousands of years have passed since the destruction of the old world, the crystal still shines as bright as ever. Did you see it before? How old are you? Between the power of these crystals and the destructive forces of the Gygas, it's easy to see how so much of the world was destroyed. It's sad. The people of the old world had so much power, but they used it to make weapons instead of helping each other. Oh yeah, that's just like us and our nuclear energy. There's no way we can let Valua get their hands on one of these. Fina, leave it up to us. We'll keep it safe. The Valuans are going to have to take it off my dead body before I hand it over to them. There's so much of the world that I still have to see. I'm not going to let them wake some ancient guardian to destroy half of it now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vice. I know you will do your best to keep it safe. Alright, we got the red moon crystal. So, do we now just control the Gogiga-Gigas? Yeah, I knew it. I mean, what else was it gonna do? It's a shortcut from the end. I was kind of hoping it would be like, oh, hey, here's a really cool, awesome item, though, that you'd have to unlock. Although, with my luck, when I missed that one spot of the dungeon, that a part of me kind of wants to go back and do, but God, I don't want to go through those random fights again. Knowing me, I would have wound up missing it because I missed that part of the dungeon. But I probably only missed out on, like, a couple of healing items or something along that lines. I don't think I missed anything vital. Fingers crossed. Belina, sorry to have kept you waiting so long. I hope you weren't too worried about us. I'm so glad you're all right. Did you find the moon crystal? Of course we found it. I knew you could do it. Would it be alright if I took a look at it? Bad idea. She just wanted to help you because bad guys. Wow, so this is one of the legendary moon crystals. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined. Thank you so much. I'm sure Lord Galshin will be very pleased. And everybody's shocked. Ha ha ha. Let me show you. Come on. You literally handed it to her. I mean... Belina, who are you? I mean, it really wouldn't matter who. You literally just said, here, have it. That looks a lot different, but okay. Beleza. Okay, at least that's how they came up with the name. Let me reintroduce myself. I am Beleza, the 4th Admiral of the Imperial Armada. If that squatting master knew that you were with the Valuans, he would have just body slammed you into next week. Don't even act like you... You know what? Story. I specialize in covert operations. You don't need to get your hands bloody to win battles. Sometimes a little trickery goes a long way. Yeah, that's literally what she said. She tricked you. Belina? Or, Beleza? So everything that you said about your parents? About war? About your childhood? Was it all a lie? Did you just say that to get us to trust you? I told you the truth. I never said my father was from Nazar. He was a Valuan soldier, and he did die in battle. Years later, I too became a soldier. I want to put an end to all wars, so nobody has to go through what I went through. Countries go to war, arguing over borders and resources. If the world was united under one rule, there would be no more war. That is why we need the power of the Gygus to make sure no one opposes us. Valua must rule the world. Beleza, no, don't! You don't know the power of that thing, the red Gygo. These names. Red Gygus, Rakumen. As bearer of the red moon crystal, I command you to awaken and do my bidding. Or to awaken and just kaiju the hell out of as much of the planet as you can get your hands on. Because giant monsters that rumors of control never lead to just destroying cities, towns, and possibly countrysides. Fina, what would you do? The light, that's a bad thing, right? Rakumen, no. She can't. Goodbye, handsome. Rakumen, I command you. Engulf these three in your flames. Alright. Big glowing pillar. Summoning. I'm getting some strong like Ruby Sapphire Pokemon vibes here. Vice, Aika, hurry, we must run. Fina, what's going on? Beleza, she's summoning Rakumen, the Red Gygus. She's using the power of the Red Moon Crystal to awaken him. This Moon Crystal could power entire cities for hundreds of thousands of years, and she's just like, no, wake up, sleepyhead. She what? I guess we're gonna have to run. Aika, Fina, let's get out of here. Untold amounts of power, and you're just like, no, man. I'm just turning off your snooze button. Oh, that's creepy. I mean, I don't know, man. Any time just the faces of anything turn to face you. That's creepy. Although, is it made more or less creepy that they're kind of like Hydra heads now? Yes, that's the Red Gygus, Rakumen. So those weren't statues in front of the temple? They were its heads? What about the one that we pushed? How does that work out? Or were there a set lower? I don't know. It's looking at us. Run! I mean, really, what is running gonna do? Especially when you trip and fall. Fina, are you alright? Come on, we gotta go. I'm sorry, I tripped. You're going to shield a death laser with your body. I mean, props to you. You're trying to do the right thing, but you weren't gonna stop that. But luckily, clearly somebody showed up and was ramming it with some cannon fire. It missed us. Something hit it in the head. I can't leave you three alone, can I? Stop gawking and get on. Captain! Captain, you came back for us. Hurry. Maybe we can take that thing out in the Little Jack. Alright, big ship battle versus a big, colossal, potentially world-ending weapon. I'm not sure if I like our odds, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. Admiral Beleza, that ship is rescuing them. Ready the links. I want to make sure they don't escape. Yes, Admiral. Well, handsome, now we can see what you're made of. I'm made of pep and extra sugar. Captain, you came back just in time. I didn't come back for you. My search for Rockman brought me back to this desert. And I wasn't about to watch the three of you get roasted by that thing. Hey, Fina, get a load of the captain. Wonder how he can act like he doesn't care about us. Probably because the care is just above non-existent. Ica, you really shouldn't tease him like that. Who's acting? I just want to find Rocknum. Rotten little brat's always getting me into trouble. If I lose my ship, how am I going to get my revenge? Calm down, Captain. But what should we do about that thing? Huh. Well, let's treat it like a practice run for when I finally do fight Rocknum. That thing packs quite a punch. Do not get hit by that beam, no matter what. I don't know if the little jet can take a direct hit.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye. Let's get in there. Drachma's back, and now we have a 4-party team, so we should have a nice big grid to work with. I don't know what, if anything, that's going to mean practically, but I think there's going to be a lot of value in getting that harpoon cannon in it. Hey, Captain, do you have any ideas on how to fight this thing? You know as much about this thing as I do, boy. Just stay up high and see what he does for now. Alright, so I want everybody to focus. Except for Drachma, who is going to guard, because we do have that red section, and I don't know what it's going to do on that, but if yellow means like preparing or minor damage, red means ow. Let's build up all those points. I want to get that harpoon cannon fired off as often as I can. I'm going to need to balance it sometimes between healing and probably avoiding its death laser. But there's got to be like a good sweet spot to just deal some big damage while making sure we don't die. After that last fight, this is either going to be a real grit one again, or it's gonna let me be a little bit dancing around to have a little fun. And so I'm hoping we'll get to have a little fun. Alright, they hit us with that ray. That's the one thing we were told to avoid. But we guarded it, and it really didn't do too much because we were able to guard for it. What was that? A few more hits like that and we're done for. I can't believe it. I've never seen such destructive power before. Alright, we can't get the harpoon cannon off this turn. But we can hit ourselves with an increm. We can guard with that. Heal the little jack a little bit. And let off another focus. Building up those points that we're going to spend casting a couple spells so that we hopefully still have plenty. Because I think next turn we have a couple of options for the harpoon cannon if we have the points. I haven't even tried hitting it with any offensive magic or even the cannons yet. But given the damage that the harpoon cannon did the last time we used it, I am thinking that that is kind of our biggest go-to for, dealing the most hurt to this thing. And I don't remember how much we actually heal. 4,000. Alright, so that's actually pretty good in comparison to the damage it does, assuming we guard on the turn that it hits us. Now, I think our heaviest actual hitters is going to be Drachma and Vice. I still don't know necessarily if the actual character stats matter for the damage, but I would prefer either of them, probably Drachma, to use the harpoon cannon. What are we supposed to do to beat that thing, Captain? There has to be something we can do. I don't know if we can destroy him, but perhaps we can avoid his attacks. If you remember when I saved, when I picked you kids up, I attacked it with my cannons and it threw it off balance. So what I'm thinking is, if we were to concentrate our cannon fire right before it attacks, we might throw its aim off. Well, I suppose it's worth a try. What have we got to lose? Let's give it a shot. Alright, so the harpoon cannon's next turn, but we do have a couple of cannon fire options here. Alright, I want to do the 3-inch cannon, which has a less chance to hit, on the turn that I'm confident we can... Oh! What is that? What does that do? Alright, I'm interested. We can't cast Crystallis through this. But we could... I think we're still buffed from that. Let's give us Quicka. No. Actually, we are going to heal the Little Jack again. We're going to try the standard cannons. And... Ooh, how much does the cannon take? Again, it's not going to tell me until we're able to actually do it. So more focusing from Drachma. I'm not sure what I'm going to be being able to pull off here, but let's see. Still assessing the damage. Are we going to be hitting it with the 3-inch cannon again? Is that what that, like, dragging it was? Yeah, okay, so we can hit it for, like, 2 consecutive turns with that. That's interesting. This is the first time that I've actually gotten to play around a lot more with the ship battle in this playthrough, so I'm relearning everything right now from all the times before. Alright, hitting it didn't seem to do nearly as much as I was hoping. And not paving the way for healing really hurt. Oh, we're really going to have to focus on not dying this turn. And it's the first turn we can use the harpoon cannon. Although maybe he meant using the harpoon cannon to knock it off balance. I honestly think that makes more sense. Especially looking at what we have here. Alright, Vice is going to hit it with the harpoon cannon. We're going to get 1 turn of healing and another turn of healing. Oh. And... Ooh, hold on. That's going to... 4,000 each turn. That should bring us back to full health. So Drachma can get some healing off after it gets to hit us, if it still makes contact. If the harpoon cannon knocks it off, I can walk that off as, okay, Drachma didn't have to heal, but at least we learned that the harpoon cannon is what they want. And so it would still be beneficial to guard on that turn, unless we're hitting it with the harpoon cannon. So a little bit of experimenting with much less risk. Alright, we're both prepping up. We're going to get in position with that cannon and let him have it.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Okay, that looked like something. And it was still only 800 damage. Wait. Can I target other parts of it? Okay, that worked. And I'm not sure if you guys can tell when I was hitting it. I couldn't tell for certain myself either. I think there was like a secondary bar, like under the health bar, that depleted. I'm wondering if that's a shield thing, if I'm imagining it, because I might be wanting just about anything to make this go a little faster for a fight. Yeah, we did it! We knocked it off balance. Yeah, but, well, it doesn't look like we did any damage to it, though. Yeah, there's got to be something that's gonna happen. I don't know how long we can keep this up. it just feels like we're only prolonging our own deaths. He doesn't have a weakness. I like my thought of targeting something besides the head. Try attacking the feet. There's got to be supporting a lot of weight. That might be its weakness. At least it's changing it up from hitting the heads. Alright, let's focus. Let's guard. Oh, we're at full health right now. Let's focus again, and then guard with Drachma. It's not going to be the happiest position we're in, but it's a lot better than taking those hits fully on. And hopefully we'll be able to open with a healing round the following turn. Because unless I can really tear into it, minimizing damage needs to be the main priority. Especially when it's able to do damage like that in one turn. And building up that counter right now, not a bad option either. I should also double check to see what I'm still buffed on and what I'm not. But yeah, once I get into a nice groove, I'm just gonna probably fast forward the fight, throw some background music on like I've done before. Because this seems like one we're gonna need to buckle in for a long ride on. Man, that hurts so much though. That was, what, almost 7,000 damage on just one turn? Damn, I was hoping we might be able to topple the thing over, but it didn't even flinch. It's no use, boy. The only thing we're managing to do is damage our own ship. We can't continue fighting like this for much longer. We must retreat for now. Get us out of range of his attacks, boy. We need to think of a new strategy for now. Oh. I'm not gonna argue with Drachma. You're right, Captain. I suppose we've got no other choice. Well then, full speed ahead, get out of range of that thing's attacks. I don't think that's as correct as it has to be. But maybe getting back to the kingdom, we can come back with a whole army. Nothing is working. If we keep fighting it head on, we're gonna lose. Hey Fina, can you think of any way to stop it? Gygus don't make their own decisions. They only obey commands given to them by the ones who awaken them. Until Beleza commands it to stop, there's nothing we can do. So if something were to happen to Beleza, I've got it. I know how to stop that thing. We're gonna go right after her ship. If we can stop her, we can force her into calling off the Gygus. You got it. That's a good idea. Either way, we'll last longer against her than we will against that thing. Alright, full rudder. Target Beleza's ship. Man, I'm getting tongue-tied again. All hands to battle stations. Aye aye, Captain. Full spinning. I like how agile they make that ship look. Alright, time to change up strategies and start fighting something that we think we can actually go up against. The Lynx. Ha! Meet my flagship, the Lynx. Now, I will show you the true power of the Imperial Armada. My magic cannon will take care of that little ship of yours. I mean, unless we get to heal, it might. Alright, we're going to use the repair kit because we can't really heal. Wait, hold on, maybe. Right. We'll guard. We'll heal. We'll heal again. And he can't use Increm right now, so let's try that. Okay, let's try the standard cannon. I was going to do the 3-inch one, but if I can't extend it into the 2-round set that it's able to do, seems like a little bit of a waste. Yeah, that was the same strategy I was trying to do, but Drachma just doesn't have the magic to pull it off. At least we'll be more or less back in a healthy position. Because those are going to hurt. Although, I think we get a lot more wiggle room, because even though she attacks twice, there's room to work in between that. So I think my general strategy is going to be very similar to what I was trying to do against the Gygason. We'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah, actually hitting the ship does damage. I like that a lot more. Alright, so here, we're in a bit of a tougher position. Vice has no magic. I think I want him to focus, actually. Ike, can heal. And I don't think we need to heal twice, actually. So, Ike can attack with the standard cannon. On that turn. We can still heal on this turn. And Drachma can go in to an offense? No, nope, change of plans. Increm. Heal. And then firing. So we can also benefit from hopefully having that buffed attack as well. Because until we can hit her hard, we're going to be more focused on healing and defensive maneuvers. And you don't win on that alone. Although that's new, please don't be ridiculous big crazy damage. Alright, so maybe they'll hit in like a future turn, which is going to be a little terrifying if that's what they do. Oh boy, did that hurt. Alright, Wevlin hurt a lot more than the standard attack. We can still guard. When do those torpedoes come back in? Alright, that entire turn was a bit off. That Lady Admiral's good. It's almost as if she can read our every move. Vice, I can't find any openings. Her defense, it's too good. What should we do? Oh. Her ship's bigger. Maybe we're faster. And they just said that she can read our moves, so... But her ship is longer and is probably less agile. We literally just had like a little cutscene of us turning into the battle, emphasizing that. We're going to try to get just that sharp turn. Can she really keep up with that? Huh. That ship's quicker than it looks. They may have surprised me this time, but I always have a backup plan. Preparation is one of the keys to victory, handsome. There we go. Alright, we get some turns to play around here. Alright, we're going to go for that. And then based on what we do in between, it looks like we're going to have two possible outcomes. Aika is going to go with the 3-inch cannon that she can stretch over. Fina can heal us. And Drachma... Boy, I really wish I could use items on people right now, because I could use that MP. I want him to guard. Let's see what the bomb does. I'm curious if that's going to be better or worse than being able to just hit her with a cannon. There's a lot of questions going on right now. Alright, That hurt, but I mean, that wasn't nearly as bad as the magic cannons. A little bit of damage, and then we'll hit it with a round 2 next turn. While we heal. I was worried that its lower accuracy was going to be a problem, but so far it seems like we're able to hit pretty consistently. And I think that was the torpedoes from before catching up with us. And her new attack. Oh my god! We're going to have to try that again. I never give up. Let's try a round 2 of that and see if we can be a little more prepared. Ow! Alright, we have the points to work with. So I am going to focus on guarding almost exclusively, but we're going to start off the big heal. This has to be the turn I turn it around. I don't have the magic points to keep healing myself the way I have been. But if we can keep up on the guarding aspect, we might be good either way. This has been a close fight, like since our boss fight inside the temple. I don't know how hard she can hit me while I'm guarding. I highly doubt she's able to end us right here. And I should have enough points to... I think I still have my item. Even if I'm out of magic, I can heal next turn. This... I might have done it. As long as the harpoon option's available next turn, which it looked like it was either or. I think I got this. I don't think the harpoon cannon can even miss. Oh, it's gorgeous. Harpoon cannon. Guard because we have to. We've got a turn for healing. And guard because I'm terrified, and if the harpoon cannon doesn't do it, I don't know what my options are. Alright, we got hit hard right out of the gate. But we've got some healing. And we'll be guarding the other 2 turns that we aren't just trying to end it. Oh, come on. Harpoon cannon. I thought that was me. I thought that was me that missed. Oh, I was about to just have a mental breakdown. Come on.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
That's a hit, right? Yes! Oh, she's gone. She's done. Get out of here. You can't even cross this desert. Your words alone. Holy cow. Alright. That took way too long. Ica, signal Belaze's ship. Tell them that we will attack if they don't call off the Gygus. Aye, aye, that. Now all we need is for that Lady Admiral to listen to our demands. Don't worry, Captain. Belaze is not the kind of person that would needlessly sacrifice the lives of her crew. I'm sure she'll call off the Gygus. Fina, I'm with you. Belaze, please. I don't want another one of those right now. That was a rough one. Is it done? Vice, look! The Gygus! It's done! It's sinking! It's just going back to where it came from. There was a reply from Balaze's ship. We have called off the Gygus. We are making an emergency landing. I repeat, we have called off the Gygus. We are making an emergency landing. We did it. Heck yeah. Seeing those four pillar faces just going right back to where they came from. Or not even. It just stopped right where it was. Are we going to get our moon crystal back? Like, how does that work? Now that it's been, like, used? Yeah, either way, we get it back. Awesome. She looks so happy. She doesn't. You may have won the battle, but you are far from winning the war. There are 5 crystals left. The Valuan Armada never makes the same mistake twice. You shall not defeat us again. And we won't make the same mistake of underestimating you again either. We'll get those crystals. Fina, where should we go next? Let's just plan out our strategy right in front of the enemy, which is probably going to be rescued by another admiral, so that they'll know exactly where we're going. It's a good plan. How about southwest of Nasser, beyond the South Ocean? There's a continent under the green moon. Really? There's a continent on the other side of the South Ocean? Yeah, the green crystal should be there. Ha, that's the continent of Ixataka? Our soldiers are already there. Besides, the South Ocean has a strong headwind. You'll never make it across with that tiny ship of yours. No need to worry about that. We're taking your ship's engine. With that much power, we can get across the South Ocean in no time. I love that Drachma's just walking back from her ship like he's already taken her engine, installed it in his ship, and he's just like, yeah, I was just going back to make sure I got some fuel or something. And how am I going to get back? We all decided that you should go back on foot. You tricked us. We took your engine. I think we're even now. What was that saying? Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size. You want me to walk? Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I never actually thought I would truly know the size of the desert. Hey, handsome. You win this time, but Valua is more powerful than you can imagine, and the trip to Ixataka is long and perilous. The chance that you'll survive long enough to get there is pretty slim. Are you sure you still want to go? You still have time to reconsider. Real sailors aren't afraid of the unknown. I want to see the world. I'm not going to rest until I've left my mark on it, and I won't let anything or anyone stand in my way. I understand you're rash and impulsive. I hope you survive long enough for us to meet again. And I am going immediately back to Nazar or wherever that city was. I'm saving. I am not doing that one again. At least not until I next play this game, because that'll probably be, what, another 10 years? You received the red moon crystal. Darn right I did. Oh, alright. It looks like we picked up a magic cannon from the Lady Admiral. Using this, we'll be able to fire cannonballs charged with magical energy. Just like Balaza was doing, right? That's great. Vice, did you hear that? We should really put this thing to good use. Be careful though, boy. Using the magic cannon uses up MP just like normal magic. So don't go too crazy with it. Drachma's back. The little Jack is back. we're in good shape. Feels good. And with that, I'm gonna call it here, and I'll see you guys next time.